Hello, I'm caPs dad, and I'm here in Busan to join the MSI 2022, which has been a very lovely experience. It's the first live event for nearly 2 years, and I love live events. G2 has been on a journey. It's a new roster, and it has had struggles in the start of the season, but it has gone into the playoffs in EU and LEC and went very well. And actually, this win streak have continued into MSI. Right now, they have had 24 wins in a row, which is amazing. And just today, they have their first struggle with another big Asian team, which we have to find out how to solve. Staying starting in the sports Busan Sports Arena, and now in Besko, which is a big arena. I think it's a very enjoyable. It makes me so happy to hear the crowd when they actually is cheering for their teams, and especially when they make something really nice, which I call a LOL symphony. I love the audience when they have this cheering, and especially when it's loud, and also when they say, "Oh, no." I'm very happy to be part of the journey with caPs and have this opportunity, and to travel around with him, and also locally with the family in Europe, in Berlin. And this time is a little special because it's me alone traveling, but I have been here before with my wife in 2018 to Worlds, where Invictus Gaming they took the prize in the final. And now I'm here, and I hope this will continue this traveling. And especially I'm very proud to see my son on the stage. And when he is winning, of course, I have nothing to do but cheer. But when he is losing, like just today, I have to say, okay, go back on the horse. You can do this. And he has showed he can do this, even if he has struggled for 1 year. He is out now, and he has a very strong team. In the last 1 or 2 years have been a struggle, which it has to be in any civil life, and then you need to tell that there will be darkness and moon, but there will also be the sun. And when caPs is having trouble, he is he's thinking, and then he always finds a way, because it's the big things to win, but it also all the tiny bitty small things that makes life so wonderful. Joking, seeing friends, and also play a game he loves very much. When caPs he left home, he was 16, and he had a lot of offers from long distance, and also close. And for us, all this playing was a huge challenge, because we wanted him to stay at home and make study and go to university. That was the last of 4 kids, our little ration, so we should have fun of. But instead, we went into this for a trial for 1 year and took a leave off from school, and then it was 2 years because it actually went well, and we could see that the team he was there was doing fine. It was Fnatic, and then afterwards he went to G2, which was a very stressful transfer, going from one rival to another, which was I'm not used to this. I'm an old-fashioned man, so I have the same team the rest of my life. But still, he found that this was the solution for him, and it actually went really well. Now he has grown up to be a strong person, But when you make the transfers, you should always be there, because you need to make sure that he actually have the right information to make the right choices, and have the full information, more than just to do this in a split of a second. Because when you make these choices, it's sometimes feelings for the very short run, but as parents, you want this to be a long run, so you have a career with esport, but then we're also looking at what will you do after esports, and I can see there's lots of opportunities, and I'm safe, and it was not the way I was supposed to be, like going in school the traditional way, like his three elderly sister and brothers, but he has grown so much by this also. We have traveled a lot around the world, and we have not expected to travel like this in our old days, because normally we will take a charter, a tourist with the family. But this is really fun, because you go to a country you're not expected, and in the same side you have also a purpose, because you can see family and caPs play. We have been in many countries, and very often, of course, in Berlin, because that's the local place they are playing in EU. But then we have been in Paris, and the food and the dishes there is extremely well. And then we have been in Korea. Now this year it's twice, and that was my first trip in 2018. And we have so many delicious food from Asia. In the hotel there was a buffet where we could try different things, and we loved it a lot. Especially the Korean barbecue, which is also possible to have in Europe. But here it's not street food, but it's very common, and it's very social. So you actually have a social where you're sitting and talking with other people, which makes all food very, very nice when you have more people to join it with. We have then been I have been in Vietnam and Taiwan, and in Vietnam the food was also extremely nice, and I tried a lot of the things in the local hotel, because I have to be careful for my stomach. And then I went to Taiwan, where it was nearly the same as a European, but it was also very different, and I also love this. I will not recommend one thing, I will recommend it all. I understand that there's a lot of fans in China which also watch the European League, and I know that the first time where I was extremely anxious, my wife and I, was actually when Rasmus caPs' big brother went to a Dota tournament and played there, but he was very, very fun to be there. So when in 2017 that Rasmus, he went to Worlds, he was only 17, with a special visa and all this, we could see in the television, and we could see from the team that he has a really, really nice event. Then he has been there several times since, so I know now, not as a fanatic, but actually as a G2 fan, that he likes to be there because he likes to play league on the very high level, and that's possible in China. And I know that when he plays this, he also got a lot of friends. So I will just say that I'm sure he wants to play against these teams, and I'm sure he's very happy that there are all these fans, which actually also comes to this MSI. They also come to Paris, even though it was in Paris, it was RNG who took our head with a 3-0, which I still remember, but they were very, very nice to support. And so I'll just say G2 Foria, and then I will try to say, which I don't know if it's pronounced right, but I will say especially to the ING, because we will meet them today, and hopefully in the final, I will say Xie Shi Chua Chi, Xie Shua Cha Chi.